Hey guys, welcome to my channel again. So today I wanted to show you a specific function in pandas which is very useful but not very commonly used. It's called the df insert or the data frame insert function. So the use case for the function is like if we have a data frame and we want to insert a new column in that data frame but at a specific index position, so that at that point of time this function could be really useful. So I'll just basically show you how to use that function. So for that, what I have here is some sample data because I want to create the data frame at runtime. So I will use the read clipboard method, another useful method for which I have made another video. So I'll use read clipboard to read this data, get the data frame created, and then in that data frame we'll try to insert a new column at a particular index position. So this is just any random data. This does not make any correlation or any kind of logical interpretation as of now. So let's just try to use the df insert method and try to insert a new column called previous year next to this year column, which will be just a year less than the current value. So let's do that. So import pandas as pd and df. As I said, I'll use the read clipboard. So pd dot read. So a quick refresher on the read clipboard. It's a very useful method if we want to quickly create data frames on the go. So just to show how it works quickly, so I'll just print the data frame. So how it works is whatever I copy on this and if I run this, so it will print this same data in form of a data frame here. So it's a very quick way to create a data frame rather than using a dictionary or creating a manual dictionary and then using the data. So now, as I mentioned, we'll use the df insert method. So df insert, and it's by default it is inline, so we don't want to basically assign it back to the data frame or add a inline true in place true attribute. So if we see the definition, it says we need to identify the location. So let's we want to put it out on the second position, which is going to be index 0 1. So index 1, so I will say 1, and then we'll have to specify the name of the column. So I'll say previous year, just like that, and then what value we want to insert. So what we want to do is basically previous year will be 1 year less than this current value of the year field. So I will say year -1, and allow duplicates is something if let's say there is a column that already exists by the same name, then allow duplicates, what it will if we do not set it to true, it will throw an error. But if we set basically by default it's false, so it won't allow a duplicate column to get created in the data frame. So let's skip that for now. We'll just see if the previous year column got created. So let's print the data frame and see what happens. Okay, so as you can see, now my column has got created and it has a value which is 1 less than this column. So this is the beauty of this method is if let's say if I don't use the insert method and I go the conventional way of creating a column or a new field in my data frame. Let's say I would say I just want to create this new field called previous year, and what I will say is, okay, df, it's simply 1 less than the previous value. It will still create the column, but it will be at the end or it will be at the last index position. So I'll copy it and just to test it out. So we'll see, yeah, so the column still gets created, but it's the last column. So that's how the df insert method helps us. So I hope this video was informative and it's a very useful method that we can use especially if you want to create a column at a particular index position. and it has been really helpful for me, so I just wanted to share it with everybody. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot for watching. Thank you.